Hello, Tyler Rowland here. I'm an alumni Jim with Peninsula Catholic as they are having their morning shoot-around as they're in the area for a two-day stint to play Ashland and to play Huntington High. And I'm with one of the key players on this Peninsula Catholic team, getting multiple Division I looks, Chris Brown. And Chris, first off, talk about Peninsula Catholic and the atmosphere of the school and what you like about it.
So like at PC basically, it's a very welcoming place. They welcome you with open arms. I remember my first year there, about 2018, 2019. I felt really weird going in there. I didn't really know anybody. I was away from home, like 30 minutes from home, and all I got was straight love. I didn't feel neglected. The principal opened me with open arms, the athletic director, and then, of course, all of my guys that came there with me my first year. A big guy that played a role in that was Trayvon Gray. We came from the same high school. We had each other's back, and ever since then, at PC, it's just been feeling like a home.
And you're one of them. I mean, you're a highly regarded basketball player, like I mentioned, getting D1 looks. And I know you have size, speed, athleticism, a lot you bring to the table, but it takes a lot more than just having natural gifts to be a D1 athlete. And talk about that and just the grinding work that it takes.
I mean, no doubt. I work out with one of my trainers, one of my AU coaches, Coach Meach. I mean, we talk about it every day. It's a lot more than just being talented and working hard. It's really like your life. It got to become your life in a sense. Like basketball ain't just something you can just pick up one day and be great as. And not only that, to speak on like the mental aspect of it too, you got to be mentally tough. You got to come into every game knowing you're the best player and that you're that guy and that nobody can mess with you. If you don't come in with that, you're gonna fail every time. You're gonna sell yourself short. If you keep playing this game, like you think less of yourself and you keep overthinking everything and you think you're gonna mess up and you worry about mistakes, you're never gonna achieve what you really want to be. So personally, I think for me, to be a Division I player, bro, you really gotta just lock in and know that you're that guy every time you step on the floor, no matter where you're at, whether it's open runs, whether it's practice, it's every moment of your life, just know that you're dominant.
And talk about the academic side and how important it is to be good academically.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Academics, it matters so much. Like that was one of the first things that was brought to my attention at Peninsula Catholic. You must come ready for your academics. Your academics come first. Eventually, one day the ball does stop bouncing, so you want to have your academics to fall back on at all times. So they're the first priority, and then it comes basketball.
And one of your hobbies that you like to do is graphic design. And talk about that, and that's a pretty cool hobby to have.
Ever since growing up, I always had an attraction to art, really. It ain't never been something that I had to force myself to do. It's just something I always enjoyed, every aspect of art, but mainly, just recently, last year, I took a class, graphic art and design. That's, what I'm really into. It's online editing. I really like to get into, making collages of animals and all that. All that's really fun for me.
And what does the name Kentucky mean to you when you associate it with basketball?
I mean, when you hear Kentucky, everybody think of Coach Calipari, obviously. Everybody thinks about the University of Kentucky, but it's so much bigger than that. This most definitely, is a basketball state. This is where good hoopers come from. I know a few. And this is where basketball, really comes from. I know it's you can almost relate it to, a North Carolina type of area where a lot of hoopers come from. So I know this is a big hooping state, and hopefully we come down here and make some noise.
And lastly, are there any shout-outs you would like to give?
I want to shout out my mother, without a doubt. I wouldn't be here without her. She pushes me every day to be the best kid I can be, the best person I can be. And then secondly, most definitely, I would like to shout out my coach, Coach Meach. He's played a big role in my life, almost like a father figure role in my life. I know he'll never take all the credit from where I'm at right now, but I can tell him right now, he's played a big role in where I'm at right now and where I'm thinking. I'm truly appreciated that I met him and I created a family bond with him and his nephew.
Oh, Chris, thank you for being on, and be sure to watch Peninsula Catholic. You'll see them tonight against Ashland. If you get a chance tomorrow night, come out and check them out against Huntington High. Tonight's game will be at 7:30. We'll have that live on MyTown TV, and tomorrow's game will be at 7 o'clock. If you can't make it to watch them play Huntington High, check local providers for coverage, and we thank you for tuning in today.